So now I bring my business, my furniture business to Republic. Besides a great pitch and a pitch deck, what else should I have?
Yeah, to give you an example, and I'm going to tie this into VietChallenge a little bit, that in every single year, there are about more than 5,000 companies that apply to raise on Republic. And so far, we've picked less than about 100, 150, because most companies that apply, while their story is strong, they don't yet in our lens have the traction needed. But anyone coming out of winning the VietChallenge, competition and become one of the finalists pretty much automatically passes our lens because of the training and the preparation behind it. But diving into your question on what are we looking for behind a pitch deck, it's probably a little bit more specific than your question earlier, which is, does the team have domain expertise? If you're gonna look to build, say, a new look at furniture, do you know anything about furniture, or is your furniture experience involving you buying a sofa for your dorm, right? So, and if you're gonna do an aerospace or AI, do you have domain expertise in that area? That's very important. Then we look at whether or not they are truly passionate about it. And that's why a phone call never does the trick. Also, it's almost always has to be a meeting in person, or at least Zoom. I think we're gonna, transition to this new normal because meeting in person is not gonna be as convenient. And then we're gonna look at the competitive landscape. Who else are doing these things? And typically, you guys, the founders, would already tell us who your competitors are and why you're going to be able to outcompete them. And then another key element is, how big is this market? I'm going to give you an example. If you decide to launch a furniture shop and your concept is that it's going to be built on elephant tusk, on ivory, there are a number of reasons why Republic unlikely gonna launch that. One is because we don't believe in hunting wildlife, or that it's gonna do good for the world. But secondly, it's such a small market. Sure, you think that in China the wealthy buy elephant tusks all the time. We know that the law is cranking down on it. And is that something that's gonna build $100 million industry? So if it's not big enough of a market, we call it TAM, a total addressable market. If the TAM is smaller, we're probably not going to view it as a venture suitable company. It would have to be like on a revenue sharing basis or